Hey beauties, I'm back with another quick and affordable look. This week it's been all about this big and bold purple hair. It's very edgy, but the styling was pretty painless, and I'm going to show you how I did it in this 5-minute walkthrough. Product details are in the description, including this reused pack of purple hair, which you may remember from my faux locks video. So I start with my hair washed, stretched, and braided down from the night before. The back is pretty loose, and that's on purpose because I'm going to be crocheting back there. So these first shots, I was just experimenting. I didn't actually end up going with that pattern, and I just wanted to show you that process because sometimes you're gonna have to just kind of figure out how you want your braids to lay. And I went with this more wide pattern in the front because I knew I was going to be doing these squiggly braids, so it just made sense to part my hair this way. And I do have a full tutorial on these type of braids, which I'll link in the cards above for you. So I'm not really going to be slowing down with this. I'm just basically walking you through my process for getting these braids done in the front, and the star of the show will be the purple hair in the back. So this is how it looks when my hair is halfway done, and I'm just showing you that I just mimic the same thing that I did on one side. I like to do that on the other side. You guys know I love symmetric styling. And I also, again, I have a tutorial, a full breakdown of how to do these squiggly braids. I'm just showing you the process, how I laid everything down so that it would braid nicely into the Bantu knots that I was going to put into the front of my hair. So these are the braids finally laid, and I'm satisfied with where they come out because it allowed me to just start my knots. And I have these little Shrek knots in just to begin. I'm going to move on to the back of my head in a second. I just needed to pull the front out of the way. And here's the back. Again, I do not have the perfect part or anything perfect in the back because I'm going to be covering that up. And the past has taught me that when you're crocheting, you just want to make sure that your braids are not too tight enough to have that foundation, but not so tight that you can't drive this hook through. So I'm gonna show you. I didn't speed up this process because I do already have a video that shows this. It's my very last video right before this one that shows a better breakdown of how I tie these knots in, and it doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna come together, trust me. So I just kind of drive each little purple section through, and you can just see me grabbing that and trying to measure how much I wanted to have that short end be, because you're gonna take that short end and kind of just pull it under the longer end, and then you're gonna pull it back over it and through your loop. You want to make sure that that short end is pointing down so that you can blend it under the longer end. And that's the whole way that you crochet and tie your knots in the back. It's just, you just make sure that shorter end is spacing down, and this is what it looks like when it's nice and full and done. I just wanted to show you that. And moving back on to the front, so how I do my knots, I did just kind of tie a couple of loose purple strands around some of those knots so that it looks like it's coming right out of my head. But then the way that I do my Bantu knot is I start out with this smaller black strand because that just is going to help me make it fuller. I probably should have went in with a bobby pin to make these more secure, but y'all, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I was just trying to get the look down to demonstrate what I was going for. So I start out with that first little strand of black KinkyTwist hair, and then I go over that with a couple strands of purple hair, and I'm just showing you one of them. I did go back in after this shot and add another strand just to make it fuller and to make it match that middle one. And that is my style, guys. It looks so nice. It comes together so well because the purple hair already had some black in it, so it just kind of blends well with my hair and comes out so full in the back. It made me feel like such a superhero goddess. I don't know, I just really love this style so much. And after I figured out how to do it with the black Kinky Twist hair, it was over. I had to try some color. And I think it came out pretty nice. What do you think? Again, this was a free, pretty affordable style. Let me know if you try something like this. And as always, thank you for watching and subscribe for weekly hair videos.